Welcome to the path of least resistance. My name is Dial Versailles, and today we're going to be doing challenges 41 through 50 of the October 2024 monthly challenge. And for this first one, it is Nautilus, and the special rules are Celestial Guidance. Each round, the player's first Targon card costs one less to play, and after image round start, the foe revives an ephemeral copy of the strongest dead follower. That might be an issue, we'll see. And for this, we're going to be using Volibear with Starforged Gauntlets, Portal Pals, and Disciple of Shadows. This will let us get him out quickly and summon a bunch of really strong units as soon as he is out. And yeah, there's no particular reason to use Volibear here. I think I just like playing Volibear. And I usually take Katarina when she's offered, having the rally tends to be nice. But yeah, I don't know. Not like particularly good or anything. Whirling Death might be an interesting pickup, but I think I'm just gonna skip. And for champion item chests, usually we're looking for some sort of cost reduction. Yeah, nothing really struck me here as great, so we're gonna take Spirit. Nautilus power is all will drown. When any unit dies, heal the foe's Nexus 1 and toss 1 if you're not deep. So Volibear isn't exactly a counter for this, so presumably the reason we're doing it is just because we need something to fill the space, and also Nautilus isn't very strong, so we don't need to be super concerned. Gonna pass, let him play another card. I would like to play Volibear, but we can't do that this round. Potentially we could play Tarkaz, but that'll eat up our stacks. I think that might be okay. We get more stacks from playing him. Maybe I should have also played Katarina there.
Stare at the abyss. It'll stare back.
This Tarkaz is definitely fun to play.
Fell into him.
I'm gonna play Unscarred Reaver as a passing move here. Goal is to play Volibear, but we want him to play card first. Now we created a Volibear. I'm like, where's our second card?
Take heed, metal man. You speak to a true Deathmaker. Deathmaker, you are not done with you. Me with no other fate for me. I care not whose blood is spilled.
And killing it with Mordekaiser, re-summoned it, which gave us another card. This is unfortunately not quite winning. I think we'll drop Katarina down. Katarina does have Scout, which is interesting here. At 35 and 3, I think it's enough to win. But I mean, it's not different than just attacking everything. Three, 35. So with everything, still 35. Oh, because the 2 Tarkazas kill Katarina.
They'll never know what killed them.
Attack with the Scout first. And then we'll put Might on anything. And that is a win. Spent a lot of time there figuring out what I was doing, but yeah, overall, not a big deal. Next, well, gotta remember to make use of my pause technology. Next, we're going into Kai'Sa and Viktor with Natural Magic and Sovereign's Domination. This is challenge number 42. Viktor has Ballistic Bot with Summoning Stone or Spirit Stone, so you can make an infinite number of those. And so for this, we're going to be using Master Yi. Master Yi should be invincible into everything, and yeah. But this is something that you want to watch out for. Kai'Sa with Natural Magic can create a lot of units very quickly, which is scary. And then Viktor, again, can play an infinite amount of units. I think he's limited to 6 because of the AI, but still, he can technically play an infinite amount of units. Take Farsight Alteration on Master Yi, and go into Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution. Grants all their units +1/+1 and a random keyword. And we're fine keeping any amount of copies of Master Yi. Goal is to win on round 1. And Master Yi is the only card we need to do that.
This land is ours. The lesson begins.
I don't know if it's worth playing anything else. We're just sitting here.
Here's where we make our stand.
Yeah, as you can see, Kai'Sa just on round 1 is not something that you want to happen.
A quiet spirit. A calm heart. A quiet spirit.
You just gotta make sure you don't fill your hand up.
A calm heart. A quiet spirit. A calm heart. A quiet spirit. A clear mind. A quiet spirit.
And we need to get over 30 power here, because we're only gonna get 1 attack. We're gonna level up on the bluff.
A quiet spirit.
But it goes pretty quickly.
Calm heart. Each strike spells a new legacy. Blade and body.
Father.
Full alpha strike.
And that is Kai'Sa.
My lesson is complete.
Again, I feel this is actually very dangerous if you're not using Master Yi. So just be careful when you go into it. Don't take Spell Shield. Spell Shield is amazing. It shouldn't actually matter too much because we don't plan on Master Yi dying, and if he gets attacked, it's like you can just cast enough spells on him forever, but it's always good to have anyway. We're going into Viktor now. Beyond Mere Flesh is his power. Those units have +1/+1 for each of their keywords. And this should look pretty much identical to last time. Just gonna attack for their entire Nexus health.
To restore this legacy is my greatest honor.
The future is steel and science.
A quiet spirit, a clear mind. A calm heart. A quiet spirit, a clear mind. A quiet spirit, a clear mind.
This should be enough to win. Don't want to overdo it, just animations take forever.
Hope lives in the edge of my blade! Alpha strike! Voodoo style.
And that is challenge number 42.
Moment was worthy.
Like I said, that is actually a scary challenge, even though it was fine. For challenge number 43, we're using Elise with Dreams of Yordles, Gale Force, and Fear Cleaving Axe. Special rules are Unflinching Strength. Each round, the player's first Noxus card costs 1 less to play. So you could use something Noxus here if you wanted. And of course, power round start, the foe gets an extra mana gem for each unit they have. And this is against Lulu. Shouldn't be any problems as long as we draw Elise. Elise is super strong. And I don't know, whatever. Doesn't really matter what we pick here. Don't need anything there. Cataclysm might have been okay. We already have Tahm. Deathless is good. And we go into Lulu, whose power is Adoravis. Round start, transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 squirrel and silence it this round. One important thing to remember is not to play Elise when it's their attack token, because of Gale Force it'll be shuffled back into your deck, and then you'll lose the game. So as long as we avoid doing that, we're pretty good. The only thing we have to worry about here is Homecoming, but now that we got our attack game, it's not too important. I think it would probably delay us around. But yeah.
We could use a bite.
Mind your own mischief. Well, that tasted purple. Rip, say hi, Lulu. Hi, Lulu.
We weren't quite able to win there. We'll win on the next attack. We are going to take a lot of damage here.
They're fast and great for tummy rumbles.
Yeah, less than I thought.
I'm gonna call you Zippy.
And Lulu is now out of cards. Probably drop this Garen, it'll level him up. Remove one of their units as well. Can only be blocked by one thing. He chooses not to. She chooses not to.
Justice triumphs.
Very misogynistic to think of everything as a he. And for that we get a Silver Volt, which gives us some Kai'Sa fragments. We're going into challenge 44, which is Nautilus. Why did we get a Silver Volt on 43? I don't know. Must have been the Adventures one. Nautilus's power of 44 is animated armor. All units have formidable and fan favorite. Round start. Give the foe's strongest units +2/+0 and overwhelm this round. For this, we're going to be using Volibear again. I guess we've decided Volibear just fights Nautilus. I don't know why I make the decisions I do, but it's fine. Nautilus doesn't really do much unless he levels up. If he does, then he's actually kind of mean. My voice is kind of going too. We're going to take Nico. We can kill Nico with Disciple of Shadows and get the rally token that way. And that might be useful for us. And we don't really need cards here. Unscarred Reaver isn't bad though. And here we're going to be looking for Overwhelm isn't bad. We don't have Overwhelm until Volibear levels up. Power Riff is okay. Reckoner's Mark. And Nautilus again, his power is all will ground, which is when any unit dies, the foe heals their Nexus 1, and they toss a card if they are not deep. We trade out Tarkaz for Tarkaz. And here, I think, mostly we're just going to play Sigils of the Storm.
Blood and guts, golden glory.
Fan favorite reacts poorly with animated armor, so that's kind of good for us. And Formidable is really good in our deck, so seems good.
They brave or stupid.
Fresh is worth at least twice as much.
We attack there to get the extra Sigil of the Storm. We can also play Nico here, like I said. We can use that to trigger a rally from Disciple of Shadows.
I care not whose blood is spilled.
Creating 2 units in hand from Portal Pells.
I wield the storm.
No more midnight night, purple.
And that is enough to win. Not so bad though. Challenge number 45 is Fiora and Gangplank special rules. Mortal marks when any player summons a unit, set its health to 1. That's really interesting. And Sovereign's Domination round start. The foe summons an ephemeral copy of the player's strongest follower that died last round. So I think the base threat is just Mortal Marks with Make It Rain, which Gangplank has. I don't think Fiora really benefits too much from that. Their units will get tough, but overall I don't think anything too special. We're going to be using Yuumi again. It worked out for us really well on the last Mortal Marks. Or actually, I think it was the small stuff. But yeah, it'll be fine here as well. And could take Lissandra, that's kind of interesting. I don't think they'll get the benefit of Radiant Armor, but they might. And she does create Ice Shards, which could be fun. We'll go with Lucian instead though. Radiant Strike's really good. And at the shop, we're going to be looking for, I don't know, Regeneration sounds fine. Crystal Carriers, good. We go into Fiora, whose power is times duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give that ally +1/+1 and tough this round. And we're just trying to get Lucian and Yuumi in hand. Looks like we're not going to get both. Okay, not getting Yuumi is bad. Okay, there she is. Alright.
There's a chill in the air.
So we'll attach Yuumi to our Lucian here with the double attack.
Wait, you've been following me?
And yeah, double attack and scout. He is pretty swole.
No room for doubt. Taste the glory.
Okay, losing a unit here. Yeah, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Moving on. Big Farsight Alteration. Are the weekly quests though? I feel like I just got progress into something I didn't expect. No, it's just my daily, okay. And we're gonna go for the champion item chest here. Shadow Totem is interesting, but doesn't really help Lucian. We'll just take Excavator's Charge. I'm gonna go into Gangplank, whose power is the Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a powder keg. First time the foe starts round with less than 20 health, summon the Dreadwave. And we do have Lucian in hand, which is great. We have Farsight Alteration, so we're forced to get Yuumi. And the thing we are most worried about here is Make It Rain. I'm tempted to just pass. Okay, well, that didn't work out for me. Play Stone Stacker here.
Treasures of the ages for price.
And they're out of mana, so I'm feeling very confident.
I'm ready to play, bop, and knock over some cups.
And we attach Yuumi, so now Lucian will survive, Make It Rain.
Bring in the heat. Burn away the
And
shadows.
we're just going to attack 3 times here.
Fire beware.
Deal 2 to an enemy. So if we make it stronger than 2, it should live. Yeah, perfect. Yumi's pretty good. I don't play her very much, but I really enjoyed that experience. For challenge 46, we have Tryndamere and Yasuo. Special rules are Dutiful Service. Each round, the player's first Demacia card costs 1 less to play, and Suffer around start, deal 3 to all the player's damaged units. Because of Suffer, we're going to be using Tahm Kench. I don't know if this is correct. It also kind of counters Tryndamere's power, so that's nice. And his relics are the Beast Within, the Berserker's Buckle, and Warmog's Armor. Beast Within is really nice on him because the Overwhelm, so you can use Troll King's Crown as well, but the Overwhelm just makes it so you can actually like use your units, which tends to be nice. Suffer is damaged units, I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, so we can take something low cost, it'll be fine. Just don't want our units dying immediately. Star Spring is interesting. We have a lot of ways to heal, so we could potentially level or win the game with Star Spring. Probably not necessary, but a thing you can do. Crystal Carrier on Yordle Squire seems really good. We can play it round 1 and then we'll get extra value from that. And same here with this Lounging Lizard. I think that'll be fine. And we go into Tryndamere, whose power is Undying Rage. Each round, the first time the foe's unit would die, grant Tough Overwhelm and Pierce them instead. And I guess we probably want Tahm Kench, to be honest. He's pretty good in his deck. Seems like we're not going to do anything for the first couple of rounds here.
I just know the heroes around.
Get Poppy on the board.
I learned my scars. Ready, hit. We got this. Juice.
An auspicious season.
And we'll get Tahm Kench out. So we can start eating units.
Excuse my impertinence.
Every time we eat, we grow strong.
I'm sure there's something for my tastes.
Let the flames take you.
Ember Maiden is one of the worst things in this deck, so let's go ahead and eat that.
Plenty of room inside.
And just in case Tahm Kench gets entombed, you want to go ahead and level him up.
Call me king. Call me demon.
You also get the unit back for free.
Always provides.
And we take an attack here, not quite winning, but close enough. We should no longer have any problem with this game. Most likely thing is he'll play Tryndamere.
There's a will.
We're well big enough to eat Tryndamere.
You had your chance to walk away.
And I don't even care about the fact that I have too many cards in my hand.
Let us peruse this establishment fair.
No backing down.
Really curious to see what they do with the 6-star. He's kind of fun.
Quest complete. On to the next one.
We'll take mana deposit. This lets us not worry about our mana going in. We can always play his champion spell on his round, which is cool. We can take Golden Ages. That's probably fine. I just like skipping cards too much. And then we go into Yasuo, whose power is Gathering Storm. When the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit, and the foe draws 1. We'll keep Yordle Squire. That'll be, not sure if we make that around 1. Between that and Lounging Lizard. Just not sure I can keep Lounging Lizard alive. We're gonna have to take this hit here. We don't want our units stunned. And take Tiny Shield. I'll give us a way to make our units just a little bit safer. And here we reap the benefit of our mana deposit pick. where we can just eat this Yasuo straight away. Likely he has second Yasuo.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
So play our Lantern Lizard. Now we have basically infinite mana.
The guts, eh, big fella?
And if we do attack, one of our Yordle Squires will die. Not sure I want to do that just yet.
Hope I didn't need that.
Appetizers aplenty.
Check out these.
Take the high ground.
Gonna go ahead and eat the elusive here. Just wanted to make sure he ran out of mana for second Yasuo.
Hero. Yeah? Where? What are you looking at me for?
We'll give our tiny shields to their owners.
Not again.
Where there's a will, there's a means.
I believe this is winning. Could be a stun though. Yeah. I think that's fine.
Like a storm, I bring change.
Oh, I don't want to be recalled. It's terrible.
My kind of lesson.
Not fully sure what my board looks like right now. Fine. We're gonna just play Citrus Courier. Gives us rally.
Off we go.
We attack.
Welcome
No
to
problem.
try.
I got lucky. You'll get me next time.
And for that, nope, this is probably another weekly. Oh, whatever. We get a Bronze Reliquary and some Stardust. And Challenge 47 is Misfortune with special rules: Unstoppable Force. Allies have +3/+3, Overwhelm, and can't block, and Coercive Power. Round start, foe gets an extra mana gem for each unit they have. And we're going to be using Garen on this. Starforged Gauntlets, Luminous Orb, and the Beast Within. That's really just to get that extra mana gem. And for a support, it takes Zed. That's fun. Should grow pretty fast too. Champion item chest, we're gonna look for cost reduction. Quick Strike Blade is maybe okay. And we don't find anything good, so we'll take Immortal. And for the spells chest, almost definitely just skipping. Misfortune's power is boarding party. When the foe attacks, deal 1 to the player's battling units and the enemy nexus. Or the player's nexus. Their enemy is the player. I don't know.
No prey.
Here we can drop Zed. I'm not sure he can block. And I guess I'm fine taking 5 damage, it's not a big deal. Oh wait, he just can't block because of the special rule. I use Sharp Sight on him anyway, just for the mana gem. Don't think I want to play Feather Tracker here. Guess it was fine.
We fight for those who cannot. Do not.
I was trying to think about having enough mana
Get
to
ahead of
use
yourself.
single combat, but I don't have that anyway, so it didn't really matter.
The breath from them. My skill is unrivaled.
Fortune favors the bold. You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
Not just the eyes, you know.
And again, we can't block, so we're just gonna have to absorb all of these hits here. Level up Garen. Doesn't help us because we're gonna win next round anyway, but here we are. Misfortune does have strong starts, but runs into the problem where she doesn't have any cards in her deck. She doesn't really have access to good draw, and so she floods the board and then does nothing.
Justice triumphs.
Challenge 48 is probably the hardest one in this whole set. You have crafty portals. Each round, the player's first Vandal City card costs 1 less. Vicious Enemy, 10 Nexus Health, +1 starting mana, and +1 starting size for the enemy. Small stuff, when the player summons a unit, set it to 1/1, and Rock 2 Hard round start, deal 1 to all the player's units. So yeah, that's small stuff plus Rock 2 Hard combination. You might want to use something that gives tough, so that would be Armordillo Shell. I'm going to use Jinx here, and for our powers we're using Packed Powder, Loose Cannon's Payload, and the Grand General's Counterplan. Not sure if we can keep Jinx on the board, but the Grand General's Counterplan, which could be replaced with Armordillo Shell, which maybe was the correct thing to do. That's going to do something. Let us replay the unit, so that'll be good. I think I'm going to take this with Demacian Steel. It has Farsight Alteration, so I'll be forced to draw it, and then I can just put that on a unit like Jinx. Although, technically can't do that because Jinx will discard my entire hand. So, hopefully I draw into it, I guess. I don't know. We'll take this power up to Pow Pow. That'll just give us infinite value, which is good. And I don't think this matters. And then making them discard a card, also very good. And I guess we'll take Spirit Stone on Boom Rookie. And the first thing we fight, sorry about the cough, is Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution. Round start, the foe grants each of their units +1/+1 and a random keyword. Kai'Sa is strong in general. If Kai'Sa levels up, her power will kill all of your units. And so, yeah, this is why we're using Jinx. This is a fine hand. I'm happy losing anything in this hand. Which is kind of how you have to think when you're playing Jinx because of the Loose Cannon's Payload. Maybe I should have actually gotten rid of one of the Jinxes. That might be a misplay. I'm gonna pass here, let them play a card. We want to play a card. Actually, a thing we can do is play Demacian Steel on a unit. That way it doesn't just get removed. And then later, if we get rid of that unit, we can get our Demacian Steel back.
I'll give you to the counter.
Tough, unfortunately, beats our discard power. You have these Mega Death Rockets here, which are really good. I kind of want them to just discard all their cards, though. I think Mega Death Rocket's still correct. Potentially should have waited to play Jinx until I had more mana. Because Jinx will die here. Hopefully we'll... Nope. Happens before Grand General's Counterplan goes off. That is sad. That's okay. We are still gonna win. Can drop Amateur Aeronaut here. Skill. So we are gonna lose these units. Let's go ahead and kill one of ours. I'll get us Demacian Steel back, which we can just re-equip. guy's great because he has tough, so he will live. Get rid of another card here. Should have probably attacked with the aeronaut before I did that. Oh well. And basically what we're doing is, just by playing cards, we're killing our opponent's Nexus. And we don't have to worry about anything because we can just kill them, and the brain worms are destroying our opponent's entire hand. I think I have to wait for this until next round. I'm just gonna sit. This guy's fine, he'll never die now. +2/+2 apparently happens 4. They get set to 1/1, which kinda sucks. But it's fine. Boom Crew Rookie would have been a better choice there. I was just curious. Obviously we're not going to lose anywhere at this point. Get our 1 cost for Nectin and Massive, or 1 health and power rather. And get to watch a nice movie.
The wheel never stops turning. The sun disk rises and the cycle is complete.
These guys seem to be immune from mortal marks. Not sure why. Cool though.
The cycle shall never falter.
Maybe they came down at 1 and then leveled up to that much power. Maybe Nasus's ability isn't affected first. I'm not fully sure. Big Shadow Totem on Jinx. And then Champion Item Chest. Ideally we would have wanted Tough, but Targon's Brace will be good. We can use that to give Jinx 1 hit point, which should be all we need.
I'm on the case.
And then we fight Caitlyn, whose power is on the case. Round start. Those summons plants 1 Flash Bomb Trap in the top 8 cards of the player's deck. Obviously, this interaction with small stuff means that you're just gonna lose your units. And not sure how exactly I'm gonna play this. Because I am worried about losing things to Caitlyn's power. Guess we'll start with this Elnuk
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
and equip him for the tough. I'm not gonna quite get rid of Caitlyn this round. Maybe not next round either.
When tribe calls, a reply is proper.
Because I want to play Jinx on an attacking round. Play this Boom Crew Rookie. You can use it as a blocker, it's fine.
Just keeping the peace.
Officer Kibble. You never did
And we'll draw one of them to draw a card.
Peacemaker protocol.
backfired.
Play Zonite Urchin here. Now we have plenty of spell mana, which will let us get a lot of value out of our Jinx.
I'm on a roll.
citizen.
Okay, Caitlyn discard cards. And then we're going to attack in this way to get the most advantage we can of Targon's Embrace. Bringing Jinx up to 2 hit points, healing the Steadfast Elnuk. So these two will both survive the next round. I don't know if Jinx is the right call. It might be Poroking for this. With like full build. Or Spirit of Lulu. Maybe both. I don't know.
Now it's a party.
We did lose Jinx, but not without drawing the next one. So that's good. I think we're going to go ahead and kill Caitlyn. Just to make them discard a card. And then we can play new Jinx. Discarding all our cards. Twice. And that is enough to kill the opponent's Nexus. That is all we need. That makes us pretty happy. That's probably the hardest thing we had to do this month. And it went super well. Challenge 49 is Fiora with the mini-boss of Kai'Sa. Special rules are no looking back. While the player has no cards in their hand, their units have +2/+2. As I've said, this never happens. And Sovereign's Domination. Round start, the foe summons an ephemeral copy of the player's strongest follower that died last round. And for this, we are using Aurelion Soul. And it's because Kai'Sa's here, and there's only a couple Kai'Sas left, and I hate Kai'Sa. There was one time when Kai'Sa got immortal on me, and I could just not remove her, and I didn't perfect that month, and ever since then, I do not like seeing Kai'Sa. Whenever I see her, I overreact. Which is fine, you're allowed to overreact. Looking for something that creates a card. All the pack technically does, but I don't know, it's kind of bad. Whatever, we'll take it anyway. We'll go to the shop. Sorcery plays twice, which counts as a created card, I think. Maybe. No, it definitely does. We can get Spirit Stone on Spacey Sketcher though, that will be good. That is what we're looking for. I don't need Power Riff on that. There was a tune on Spacey Sketcher and I didn't take it because I'm an idiot. And Kai'Sa's power is Rapid Evolution. Round start, the foe grants each of their units +1/+1 and a random keyword. On Aurelion Soul, we're using Spellweaver Symphony, the Beast Within, and Starforged Gauntlets for the mana. Spellweaver Symphony gives us a created card every time we get the Rally token, which reduces the cost of our champions. Normally Rek'Sai is, terrible, but should be a little less bad when it starts at level 2. I'm gonna go ahead and toss Wounded White Flame here. We can take Fiora and play another creative card here. Get rid of one of our Rek'Sais, we have 2. And we can take Elder Dragon, that sounds pretty good. And then we start playing our cards. Rek'Sai levels us up, gives us a bunch of trash in our hand. But that trash is playable. We're going to play this basic Sketcher instead though. Take Moonglow. Play Fiora, who is created. We could drop Starry Scamp, but there's no point in doing so. And we attack and win the game, even without ever playing Aurelion Soul.
As I expected.
Like I said, perhaps an overreaction, but I'm fine with it. There's enough good champions in the game that we can afford to be a little safe. If they ever change monthly challenges so that there's harder adventures, I won't do this, but they're not. So we go into Fiora, whose power is time to duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give the ally +1/+1 and toughness ramp. And ideally this should look the same, but we'll see. We do start with Aurelion Soul at hand. We do want Spacey Sketcher since that's kind of our cost reduction engine. And we don't find him, which is very, very sad. Play Solari Priestess for the invoke. Take the Traveler, I guess. Has invoke on it. Play Starry Scamp here. Gonna attack. I want to see the block.
That's more like it.
They don't. That's sad for us.
They would fall by my blade.
Play Rek'Sai for free, creating a whole load of trash in her hand. And we knew this was coming, so we have Celestial Wonder to stun. Don't need to worry about killing the units because we're going to drop Aurelion Soul next round, which will finish off the whole thing. Sure, we'll get hit by Cataclysm. Xerxai Hatchling is actually kind of great. It has double attack, and it has Spirit Stone, so we can create as many of them as we want. Every time we create one, we are reducing the cost of Aurelion Soul. When we play Aurelion Soul, we're going to clear off the board, and then we're going to attack with these huge double attack unit.
At my creations!
And that will be the end of Challenge 49. I think next week we should get faster animation. I'm so very excited for it. And we have one more to go. And you can tell we're getting close to the end because we're bringing out our big guns. For Challenge 50, we have Ezreal and Swain. Powers are Wailing Spirits. Each round, the player's first Shadow Isles card costs 1 less to play, and Gathering Storm, which is Yasuo's power. When the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit, and the foe draws 1. For this, we're going to be using LeBlanc, whose name starts with an L. And we're using Echoing Spirit and 2 Stalker's Blades. Whenever we see Ezreal, we do like to use LeBlanc. LeBlanc's kind of a strong counter for that. We can take this Patrol Warden with Crystal Carrier, Gamp Lucky maybe, and draw it. And at the shop, we're going to look for, I don't know, something good. Power Rapier isn't bad, kind of forces us to be able to play it and get that 1 extra mana. But I want something on LeBlanc if we can. I don't know if regen's super useful. Maybe we do get pinged a lot here. And Ezreal's power is Target Practice. The foe's spells cost 1. Rounds start, create a fleeting static shock in the foe's hand. If the foe has leveled the champion, create a fleeting True Shot Barrage in hand instead. And we did start with a lot of LeBlanc. Don't think we need 3. I don't hate having 2 though. And we'll wait for Ezreal to play Static Shock first, or they can pass, that's fine. And we'll attack, and taking advantage of the fact that the AI is always going to block if they don't lose their unit, and then Sharpened Resolve. That'll also make our Vi a little bit stronger here.
How can I help?
I don't know if they're going to play another unit. Kind of hoping they do. That's a lot of spells. Our opponent will have Sharpened Resolve in hand. They burn a Celestial Wonder on basically nothing, which is great. It's one of the worst cards in their deck.
Make an appearance.
And we're stunned, so we can't do anything about this. We'll play Sharpened Resolve anyway to make Vi stronger. I don't know if we're ever going to end up playing Vi, but good habits.
Explosive pride.
Need a way to level up LeBlanc. I want to do it without attacking, but I don't see that as a possibility. So I guess we're going to attack. There's that Sharpened Resolve we were looking for. And we'll counter it with our own. We will lose our spider, but it's fine. Killing the assembly bot early is good. It's already at 6-5. It's crazy. I mean, part of that's Sharpened Resolve, obviously. Now we should be at a good point where we're able to play Mirror Image and clear the board perpetually.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Sharpened Resolve, Mirror Image. That is second Celestial Wonder.
A perfect puppet.
Ezreal is close to leveling, so I just kind of need to pay attention for that. And we just never let our opponent do anything. Yeah, only thing else we have to worry about is swap bot. Which they probably don't have in hand if we've played it already. And we might be able to remove them with the 2 Sigils of Malice anyway. And finally we get to play Vi. She has been percolating. That Static Shock will level up Ezreal. Kinda wonder... Oh, we're out of mirror images. Oops.
Smoking.
Okay, we kill him that way, that's good. And we do enough damage to win. I used to think LeBlanc was really fast, and maybe she is, but the way I've been playing her recently is just like that really slow control style, which, I mean, it works, it's nice, you're always safe, so it's fine, but it's not fast. I think there's like a champion item just there, so I'm going to take Excavator's Charge. Deathless sounds hilarious. Going to Swain, whose power is Suffer, round start kill 3, 2 players damage units. This is kind of why we picked up regeneration on the block, even though it's not ideal. And we're going to start with the House Spider. Sharpen Resolve. Making Vi bigger. Also, you know, keeping our unit alive. Oh, Lulu's gonna die to Suffer. Gonna pass.
Time to make an appearance. Surprised to see me.
And our game crashed. And we are back. I'm always terrified when the game crashes.
Born a patrician, I became a soldier.
We see Swain, we hear her image. Because of Deathless, we get free LeBlanc. Actually, might have been better not to Sharpened Resolve there. We would have attacked for 7 twice instead of just attacking for 7 once.
Surprised to see me.
And here we do have an enormous amount of Sigil of Malice in hand. Because of Excavator's charge, playing that Blazed Edge gave us 1 more hit point. And that is Swain. So that is challenges 41 through 50 for this month's monthly challenge. We'll go ahead and see what we get out of the Gold Star Vessel, which is the best reward that we can get. And I'm hoping for Noxus. Get PNZ. And we also only get a couple shards and not like the actual crystal. So this month is sad month. No problems though. We will live with what we got, and yeah. Let's see where we are on PNZ shards. We have full Nova Crystal we can use at some point, and then we have 40 here, so that's not really good. That doesn't really do anything for us. Anyway, that is all. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.